Once again, you already know who it is. The debonair, the intrepid, the enigmatic, the man with the panache, Del Boy Diablo, Diablo TV, the seal of excellence. And it's gonna keep being this Tommy Robinson Yaxley. People say, why do you keep saying he's a jabroni in our eyes? But the colored mice, he needs to. This is his biggest video I gave him. You know what I mean? And his idea is to make money, and that's his life. That Central Club podcast, besides the other stuff he does, you know. But so let's keep it going, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm now all his fans and supporters that's in my comments and everything like that know who I am. Who cares who he is? You know what I mean? But the thing about it is, this is the $1 million question, quite literally. Why won't he fight me? Why did he turn down all these boxing contracts from different promoters? Lee Eaton, I've shown the proof, and I've shown the evidence, I still have it. The voice notes, the Lee Eaton is his friend, manager of Tyson Fury, DAZN Boxing. We were already in negotiations. I was going to fight for DAZN without Tommy Robinson. Then I did that, and they said, you fucked, Del Boy smashed it. You couldn't have done better. I couldn't have done better. But see, people like the Boneface and others, and my mates in the firm, TC and stuff, why did you smash him? Like, why did you play around like that? Because you guys are still looking at it like I'm really into street fighting and gang violence. I don't care about that anymore. I already made my name. You people in the UK and stuff that are looking at me from what, 2018? I'm 49. I've been doing this since the 80s. Street fighting. So I already have my name without any internet character. This is for fun. This is my hobby. I already have a career that I make money. And I'm respected and I love what I do. But this is connected to it. This gives me an outlet to express myself. And to me, it's meant to be comedic. But, you know, the bottom line is, the Cullen copied the idea for a left versus right boxing match and debate. And, debate rather than boxing match. He copied the idea from Kesto. It was Kesto's idea already, who we shot the podcast in. It was Kesto's idea, and it's with Alex Reed, who's a Cardiff drag queen who called out Tommy Robinson. He didn't take that fight either. That guy's been calling him out the whole time. We'll fight him right now. So Tommy Robinson won't fight me in a boxing match, and he won't fight Alex Reed in a boxing match, who's a drag queen from Cardiff who's calling him out, says he'll whip him easy, and the guy can't fight. Or she can fight. So I don't want to misgender, I don't know. But, so the thing about it is, we could have been, they were talking about putting us on that Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul, US versus UK. We're a much bigger fight than, no disrespect to Badu Jack, but they say this is the biggest fight. Me versus Tommy Robinson is the biggest influencer fight in all of UK. They're going to take us to that Wembley, not the big Wembley, but the other conference arena, whatever, 15,000. We could have went. Billy Joe Saunders has his own place, 5,000. He's friends with Tommy. Tommy goes around hanging around with all these other fighters. He uses them for backup. And people, you guys think that he's standing up for white people, basically. But you got the wrong guy. What has he done? It made everything worse. He's not a good example. The blacks and the Muslim, everybody has to respect you first. Nobody respects that guy. But you think he's standing up for your views. I could do much better for you. We could dissolve the EDL, and I could make a better party for you, the English Heritage Party. This way, if you say, yeah, we're not going to, apologize for our past colonialism and so forth, and then the other BLM can say, okay, well, we think you're colonials and oppressors. Okay, well, we are what we are from our history. But then using a modern approach and dividing people by what's going on today, as that man does, it's failed. What has it accomplished? It lost. Where does the EDL have power in England? In London? I don't think so, bro. Anyway, everything he's done is harming you as white people. I can tell you that right now. And as a non-white, as a Latino, and somebody who's an expert in these fields, the guy doesn't know what he's talking about either. Didn't you see in the debate? So they're not stopping, and Cullen's not going to stop pumping it. I'm sure Tommy Robinson would rather have it, Yaxley-boy, sissy. I'm sure he'd rather have it go away, because everybody's like, I'm sure, besides the people who are blindly devoted to him, it's like, why did you leave? Was there a boxing ring there? Yes. Boxing gloves in the ring? Yes. You saw how he started it out. He put, I want to play this for you. And then well, you called me out for a fight. Why did you send that? So this whole thing was set up for Cullen to get a boxing match of me and him for his podcast. I'm a little smarter than the average bear, though. I saw what was going on. There's a boxing ring there. Dude, you don't say. But so I'm ready. I'm just gonna get my. This is only giving me more exposure. Now I gotta make a new opponent because he won't do it. But the DAZN, Misfits Boxing, all these, I'll smash any influencer boxing in the lightweight division. It's not my fault that that I'm a great fighter and I have a lot of background. It's all karate and underground and street fights and valetudo fights and gang fights. You can't hold that against me. It's not amateur boxing. It's not pro boxing. You understand? But to the Yaxley sissy, anywhere you go, you have your supporters. Oh, he beat you up. He chinned you. Okay, really? It was, listen, I'm great at what I do, whether it's pro wrestling or shoot, or work shoot. I'll go more into it. But my friends and people like me get upset when other people talk bad about me and say, hey, you don't even know what this guy is like, bro. You don't know who he is and you don't know what he's been through. People from back home and stuff. But all of you, don't get upset. This is funny to me and it's fun to me. And I like doing what I'm doing. And I'm already past all that fighting. I don't have the hatred in my heart. I like to fight. I do it for martial arts, and if I go around and people kick off at me, then I have no choice. I have to defend myself. So I get to fight too. And hooliganism, I turn up for matches. It hasn't kicked off when I've been in a match, but I got the football intelligence on me. But I had no faces, no names in different countries. 2025, we get our real stadium. 2026, World Cup is here. I bet you they're going to have matches in Miami. That's my timeline. But Yaxley sissy, wherever you are in the world, whatever, you can think whatever you want, and you can say whatever you want, but you're a sissy, you're a coward. You won't walk around any streets by yourself, and if you do, you get beat up or whatever. You refuse to walk around Cardiff, you refuse to walk around London, you refuse to walk around Luton. You can only go hang out in Spain with those Real Madrid guys, the Madrid Ultra Sur that's constantly getting in trouble for the racist abuse, because they're neo-Nazis. They're fascists, they're Francoistas and Falangistas. And of course they like you. You're the face of hate.